Now, isn't it just eerie how 2 days ago I made a video where I said back in January 5th of 2024, Politico dropped an article saying something was going to happen involving Trump, and the title of the article was "A Passing at a Trump Rally," and they said something would happen on October 19th in Florida. Somebody would pass away. Now, this wasn't a Trump rally where this occurred, and it wasn't October 19th. I still believe something big will happen on October 19th or around that date because we always have an October surprise. But I did state in a couple of videos now, we would not have a 2024 election due to a very big event. And if something happens to Trump, we would see violence across America like we've never seen before. That will lead to martial law. There would be lockdowns. There has been a lot of hints when it comes to media about a civil war too. We heard about a civil war in the Obama scripted movie, Leave the World Behind. There is a movie based on the Civil War. Now, I do want to let you know, you will hear me say civil war and martial law and lockdown a couple times in this video. That's because this part was just edited in to the beginning of this video. Now, this will not be a very long video, but news reports are coming out that there was a second attempt on Donald Trump's life. Reading this article from CNN because this was the first article to pop up after searching this story. This article from CNN is titled, "FBI Investigating Apparent Second Attempt on Donald Trump in Florida." The FBI said Sunday it is investigating what appears to be an attempt on Donald Trump. The former president is safe after shots were fired at Trump International Golf Club on Sunday. A Secret Service agent spotted a rifle barrel sticking out of a fence and engaged with the suspect, Palm Beach County Sheriff Rick Bradshaw said at a news conference late Sunday afternoon. The gunman was about 300 to 500 yards away from Trump, a Secret Service official said. Law enforcement found an AK-47 style rifle, GoPro, and backpacks where the suspect was positioned, Bradshaw said. The Martin County Sheriff's Office said a man taken into custody was relatively calm when detained. The suspect has not been named. There may be pictures out there of the suspect. I have seen a couple, but I do not know 100% if that is the suspect or not. I don't want to post that picture and it ends up being somebody else. There is a lot of bait and switching going on when it comes to the media, so we have to be extra careful as to what we post. But when it comes to this individual firing shots at Trump, there are people in the comment sections of my videos and my community posts saying, "Minutes of horror, you called this. You called it again." We even have somebody asking me if I'm a psychic, because this is not the first thing that I theorized that came true. More recently, for example, the whole Thomas Matthew Crooks situation, where I said in my video a little after July 13th, if another school pow-pow does indeed happen between now and October, I think I said October, remember who the original patsy was supposed to be, because they had the agendas crossed. They were going to blame Maxwell Yerrick, but for whatever reason they messed up and announced Thomas Matthew Crooks. But Thomas Matthew Crooks was supposed to be used in a school pow-pow event. That's why Thomas Matthew Crooks' entire background was for somebody to cause a school pow-pow. And what did we see happen in Georgia? Thomas Matthew Crooks was bullied. He was bullied because of the clothes that he wore. Nobody would sit with him during lunch. They had people from his high school, middle school, elementary school come out and talk about his character as a child. This is a 20-year-old man who already graduated college. He had a full life after high school. And yet, everybody they are interviewing is from his high school. News and media are talking about him like he's still in high school, being bullied in high school. What does any of this have to do with what took place on July 13th? These things I'm not predicting. I'm not using tarot cards. I'm not even using gematria. I am going about this the old school way. I am looking between the lines as to what news and media are telling us. Now, I still believe something big is around the corner, and I think it's going to happen around October. I think this October surprise is going to be the biggest surprise we have ever seen before. Remember that news article that I read from Politico, that something's going to happen on October 19th. Now, I don't know exactly if it's going to happen on October 19th because I do not like to date drop. But they said that date specifically in Florida for a reason. What do we see today? We saw somebody trying to take Trump out in Florida. This is not a coincidence. Everything that I talk about on this channel is me reading between the lines from news and media. When people say Minutes of Horror, you're making up these crazy conspiracy theories. No, this is not me making it up whatsoever. This is what news and media are subliminally trying to put into our minds. We had Politico on January 5th, 2024. Now you can go back to that video because that video really didn't reach many people. So I do want people to go back to that video and watch that video, share that video, because we had Politico on January 5th, 2024 saying there would be a passing at a Trump rally on October 19th, 2024 in Florida. And here, what do we have? In Florida, somebody tried to take out Trump once again. My video yesterday where I said there would be no 2024 presidential election because something big is around the corner. I'm not making that up. Again, I was observing what was put on the 2024 Economist magazine cover, which already predicted another event. That magazine cover was telling us that Biden would be replaced by a female. Biden's not even on the cover, and that cover was created back in November of 2023. You can see opposite of Trump, there's a female. So again, I'm not trying to be a fortune teller or trying to give you conspiracy theories for no reason whatsoever. I am just making you aware of the hints and clues that are being dropped by the media. This whole UFO and alien card will be another card that may be played. We are seeing nothing but UFO and alien imagery in the media. We now have Congress saying there's going to be a second disclosure happening when it comes to UFOs. The VMAs were filled with nothing but UFO and alien imagery. The closing ceremony of the Olympics was filled with nothing but alien imagery. Non-stop since 2023 to 2024, yet before 2023, aliens and UFOs were nothing but swamp gas, weather balloons, a crazy conspiracy theorist talking point. They keep mentioning aliens and UFOs for a reason. They keep giving hints about something happening to Donald Trump for a reason. More than likely, they want a civil conflict to happen. They want a lockdown. They want martial law. This is why I believe there will be no 2024 election. And if there is a 2024 election, which there might be, there may be a selection. Now, who knows if that selection will make its way all the way to inauguration? They might play all these cards at once. Who knows? When there's this great conflict going on in the United States, a civil conflict, then they might drop on us the false stage alien invasion, Project Bluebeam. You never know. You never know with these people. Now, whether you like Trump or not, if something happens to him, it's going to be bad. It is going to be bad in the United States. And like I said, I can see lockdowns happening, martial law happening across the United States. The whole 2024 election canceled. Things will get really, really bad. And for a lot of people, it will be the last straw. It will be the straw that broke the camel's back. Now, I would not doubt one bit this is what certain people would want. Order out of chaos, a new world order. We even heard something like this in Obama's scripted movie, Leave the World Behind, which a lot of events that were in that movie came true. They said at the end of the movie there was a civil war taking place. We also had that movie come out, Civil War. So there is a lot of Civil War subliminal messaging going on, predictive programming going on. You would not see anything like the 1800s where you had people line up firing on each other, different armies. No, a civil war in the United States would be what we see like with the I-75 sniper. We would have snipers. We would have explosions taking place in different locations. It would be an extremely hostile time for the United States, more so than ever. Like I said, things would get to the point where they would introduce martial law. But if you are interested as to what I was saying in my last two videos, I will link those videos in the comment section below and the description box of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.